I'm quite curious. Quite curious. The title of this one is Mike Lindell drops massive dookie. No, Mike Lindell drops was dropped on his head massively as a child. No, Mike Lindell drops massive class action lawsuit. That's where, okay, so and apparently, right out of the gate on the freeze frame, Mike doesn't feel welcome, and Bannon looks dubious.
But we have big breaking news. I want to bring in Mike Lindell.
Huge, big, giant breaking news. Big, flabby, waggy, pus-filled.
Oh, who has dedicated kind of his life to get to the bottom of 3 November and taken many incomings. We're going to get back to this whole thing in a second.
Yeah, taking many incomings. Yeah. He's like a fucking Spartan shield against tangerines. 666 people in the chat. It's time for 666 super chat. If you want to give to the show, this is a good time to do it. $6.66 to support the show through the super chats. Of course, bits and subscriptions are always welcome and appreciated. And thank you for the stars on Facebook, you guys. And away we go.
We're not getting off the debt. We're not getting off this CR. We're not getting off this infrastructure vote. Mike, as you know, we got a firestorm up here because here's why, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, boy, here comes. This is it. This is it.
Elections have consequences.
That's true. Yes. But Joe Biden is the president. And I'm glad you mentioned that. It's going to upset him, though, because you're going to have to admit that Biden's the president right now. Elections have consequences. And he's trying to get people back to the polls for the Republicans. And he's like, why do we even?
Stolen elections have catastrophic consequences. And
nice save, asshole.
We're in the middle of a catastrophe. Don't ask Steve Bannon. Don't ask the War Room. Don't ask the War Room posse. Just look at the numbers on the polling. I see guys in the, don't polling doesn't count. Stop. If you know how to get in back of the polling, look at the statistics.
Yeah, get up under. You know if you know how to like reach up under Trump's polling and kind of I'm grossing myself out.
This means a lot. I understand that people.
Here's a good idea. Reach up under a loofah and rub it on your fucking face, man. Reach up under a soap dispenser. Thank you, Cynthia. Thank you, Mark.
Support Trump don't respond to polls. But these ain't people that support Trump. Note to live chat. Please follow along or take a number 2 pencil out and write it down.
Yeah, take a number 2 pencil out. I don't know if I have a number 2 pencil. Where am I going to find one of those at this hour?
Pencil out and write it down.
Pencil.
Mike Lindell.
Hold on. Pencil. Is that like a folksel, but with lead in it?
Live chat. Please follow along or take a number 2 pencil out and write it down.
Yeah, take it out. How do you get it out, though? I've never known, does it require like a shoehorn? How do you get a number 2 pencil out?
Moon River. Drop your shorts and bend over, Mr. Babar.
It's just a number 2 pencil.
Thank you, Doc. You ever serve time?
All right.
Yeah, you're dropping another bomb today.
He is definitely, yeah. Okay, here. There we go. He dropped me the bomb.
What's going on here?
Let me interrupt you right now. Let me start talking because I'm already talking.
Yeah, Steve, it all goes back.
I think Mike Lindell is half guppy. Because when he's not talking, he's like...
November 3rd. It all goes back to November 3rd. Everything you see happening around you, that's the consequences. And
you mean when Biden was elected legally and Trump lost his job? Failed again? It's Fox's fault. Fox did it. If Fox hadn't called Arizona for him, Arizona would have never been certified. Well, the votes would have still been there, but it was just because Fox said it. And then everybody started saying it. And then they had to count the votes. And then we recount the votes again and again and again. And what happened? Biden got more votes. Why?
Go
back. Look on your calendar.
Steve, it's going to be dropped here shortly, but
Drop your shorts and bend over, Mr. Babar.
It's going to be dropped here shortly. Yeah, I'm waiting with bated breath.
What I can do on that bit of news is
It was, dude, don't make news on me. I was just mentioning that off the cuff. That was bullshit, Joel.
I could come on your show tomorrow morning right at 10.
It's all innuendos today. That's all it is. That's all. Yeah, I don't really have it right now, but I could come on your show. Sorry.
Right when they're dropping it.
Shit. I can't. This is filth.
Oh, because he said it's not come out yet, right?
Don't ask me for shit that hasn't happened yet. I'm too busy lying about shit that's already happened and didn't turn out the way I wanted. I'm exhausted from lying about shit that everybody knows about. Now I gotta lie about shit that nobody's heard of yet and that I don't understand.
We're giving the War Room an exclusive on this.
Spit it out.
So I'm not sure where we're positioned this right now.
This is great. This is the kind of breaking news I've been waiting for. This is exciting. My nipples are hard. I don't know how to even react. I could cut my way out of a submarine just by going pink. I don't.
As it's being dropped as we speak, I believe. So
Jesus Christ. Get on with it. What's dropping? Steve Bannon soap? Spit it out, you fucker. I just love that, they're in such desperate need for good news that Steve Bannon is making shit up for Mike Lindell to say, and then he's like, what do we have that I haven't said yet 100 times?
Whoa. Hang on.
What do you mean, hang on? Asshole, he hasn't had a chance to say anything yet.
Being dropped, and where is it being dropped? And then we can talk about
Drop your shorts and bend over, Mr. Babar.
What's being dropped? He's got, I don't know if you know this, Mike Lindell's got a new rap single. He's going to drop a new joint, dropping at midnight, yo. He could be out on the corner with the cassettes. You like rap music? You like rap music?
We love exclusives. We don't want to get ahead of the train. Is this a class action lawsuit?
The lawyer just said I can't talk about it.
They posted this clip. They did. I didn't find this. I didn't, CSL and I didn't, go cut this out of the fucking show. They posted this. This is like, this'll do it. How do we really? Sorry. So, have the editors just turned on the right wing? Have the weird little unpaid interns they have? Oh, it's so fun.
Now until it's actually in the hands of
you're Mike Lindell, so obviously you're going to talk about it. We had Matt Gaetz go full Rudy.
Yeah, Matt Gaetz go full Rudy. Oh, you have video of him in a room with a 15-year-old girl? You mean that kind of full Rudy? Hand down the front of his fucking pants, touching her hip and her ass? Good times.
Full Rudy on us this morning, and poor Don Lemon, right? Had Gaetz was playing Rudy. So you're Mike Lindell. Mike, there's been nothing to constrain you so far. Why will we start?
Yeah, well, you've been lying this whole time. Why would you not just keep lying? Dude, the grease on these axles are lies.
Oh.
Right. And well, I don't have it in front of me, but it's this
Don't let that stop you. Just say it. Just make up a number. I mean, honestly.
class action lawsuit. It's the people that were threatened by Dominion. Everybody was threatened. There's hundreds of people that were threatened, that were given threatening letters.
Hold on. Hang on a second. Whoa. When you say threatened, what do you mean? They were sent letters that put them on...
No, they told them they're going to kill their dog with it. No, that was Roger Stone to the witness that he tampered with. I'm sorry, I got them mixed up. Threatening letters, which basically it was a warning to stop libeling the company, which is what you do on the path to legal action. This goes into the zone of I'm going to sneeze. Hold on. There we go. Oh, mercy. All right. This goes into the thing we did with misdemeanors when we were talking about misdemeanors yesterday, and there's like, you can have like trespassing as a misdemeanor in regard to the January 6th folks, and part of that is that you have to let people know they're trespassing. Right? Thank you. Thanks for the blessings, guys. So, right, you have to warn people, have to know they're trespassing. They either have to see a sign, or you have to tell them you're on private land, please leave, right? That's how it works. So, in these cases, what they do is they send you a letter. You're trespassing, basically. You are lying, and you are slandering our company, and we're telling you we take that seriously, and we will seek legal action if you keep it up. We're not going to do it right now, because we're now warning you. Right? That's how the law works. So he wants to sue them for the required step in legally filing a libel or slander lawsuit against someone.
When you say threaten, let's be specific. I would say Dominion didn't send leg breakers to their home. But what actually happened? Technically, they got letters sent from Dominion's lawyers to warn them about.
Yeah,
to say, hey, you can't do this.
To say, hey, stop lying about the company.
You have been warned. You have been warned. I got one myself way back when. I got one back.
Yeah, and then what happened? You didn't listen to the warning, and you got sued. For real. They warned you first. You decided to ignore the warning. That's how you ended up with rock salt in your backside. Don't ask me how I know that happens. I did grow up in the South.
Nah. But I can't be part of the class action because we have 2 lawsuits going. These are
because the people who were warned followed the warning, didn't get sued.
That were
it's exactly right, Lulu girl. It's a cease and desist.
I guess that's the best way to say it. It's kind of like when you're threatened, you get a letter. You do not talk. You do not. If you say one more thing about this, we are cutting you off. And
no, they're going, if you keep lying about me and endangering our livelihood with your lies, we will sue you for lying. Why does he actually, his lawyers can't actually think this works? I mean, it's a standard countersuit, but is he going to, oh my God, have all the other people that bought Mike Lindell's bullshit, that got warning letters, have they figured out a way to get Mike Lindell to finance a lawsuit for them? Holy shit.
Or not cutting you off. I guess I don't know what the word would be. Threatened of
sued. You would be sued like you were sued. What happened? Here you go, dum-dum. Think about what happened to you after you ignored the letter, and that's probably what would happen if you ignored the letter. I mean, you got to get to the war room. They can break some news, and if they break the news, it stays broken.
Lawfare, basically, they're threatened with, threatened with lawfare. They put fear into them.
Threatened with lawfare, it like warfare with law. Blah, blah. So I see. So anybody who is having their entire livelihood destroyed by someone lying about them, that person just has to take it, because responding to it in the standard legal ways of dealing with it is warfare using legal means.
One I got from them way back in December, I believe, it said, and I can tomorrow at 9 or tomorrow at 10, I guess I can come on. I can show you the actual one that I got back.
Yeah. I would believe me, if I was threatened with a $1.8 billion lawsuit, I'd have that fucker memorized.
The day, and that said, this before we all went lawsuits back and forth.
Well, no offense, it really slowed you down. It couldn't have been that threatening. I'm just making an observation. It couldn't have been that threatening because Mike Lindell just ran through the tape.
Or he could be a foolhardy idiot that you are milking for ad rev until he collapses. And you don't give a shit what's going to happen to him. And he's got let's just say, special synaptic firings in his brain.
Well, and I just got wind. It will be dropped tomorrow morning. We'll do it right before your show. But I will tell part of this, you guys. So for the details we're going to put on the show tomorrow, we're going to open it up, right? We'll drop it at 10:05 tomorrow, Steve.
So what? File whatever the fuck you want. Again, this is not news. Like these assholes are. And speaking of, like he was just saying, lawfare, right? This is lawfare. This is weaponizing the legal system. That's all they've been doing since November 3rd. Is weaponizing the legal system when they actually lost. Right? There's been no there. They're just wasting, their money, taxpayer money, and whatever. Like. It's an asshole country.
10 o'clock sharp Eastern time. But anyway.
It's only news if you win. Or if the judge gives you something. Filing something, go fuck yourself. That's not breaking news. Breaking news was a day went by where Mike Lindell didn't piss some money away on another harebrained scheme.
Hang on for a second. Yeah, go ahead.
With the letter you're talking about that came to me, I actually read this letter, and I'll bring it on with me tomorrow. It says, it wasn't like from a lawyer, like, do this or we're going to sue you. It was more like, you do this. It was like getting a letter from the old mafia days when I used to bet football and they'd come to break my leg. You better not talk anymore or else. I'm going, ooh.
Yeah, that's what it said. Wasn't on letterhead. Signed Dominion. It was stuck in an oak barrel with a knife. Get the fuck.
It's really scary, and this is what they did to so many people in our country.
What they've done. They have done what they've done. What they did or what they have done. You're a grown man, speak English.
These are citizens, volunteers, people that were out there. One guy's an uncle. We'll have details tomorrow. An uncle. He was just related to a person that was a poll watcher or a...
Yeah, so he's related to a poll watcher, and he's joined your lawsuit because he got caught lying about Dominion because he was following your lies, and they told him not to do it anymore, and now you're going to pay for him to sue. What the fuck?
Or someone that had been doing work during the November 3rd election. These people have lived in fear, Steve. They've lived in...
Why? Fear of what? Accidentally slandering someone?
They're watching our country go down the tubes, and they've got, they had all this information that just got, you better not talk. You better not talk. So
they didn't have any information. They could file it in court. No one stopped any of these assholes from signing an affidavit or any of that shit. I mean, he's, God knows how many people he's fucking talking about. And the idea that it's a class action lawsuit because they were going to lose their accounts on fucking Facebook because they were lying about this shit. With their stupid ghost accounts. But none of them have a free speech issue. Free speech does not cover slander and libel. It just doesn't. And if you're going to do that, you better have enough evidence to defend yourself against a $1.8 billion lawsuit in this case. I doubt those folks were threatened with the billion-dollar lawsuits. Probably smaller on an individual. But that's assuming that this is true at all.
Saying that we're getting really.
Okay, hang on. We're gonna go short commercial break, Mike. Just hang with us. Short commercial.
We're gonna sell some pillows.
Mike Lindell. Major news coming out of class action suit. It's going to drop tomorrow morning. He's giving a preview of it. Take a short break. Be back with Lindell in a moment.
God, what a fucking fart in a paper bag. You're listening to Warrant right now? Excellent. This 1,500 rumbles, that's money. 15,000 views on Steve Bannon's War Room. And the story, Mike Lindell drops massive class action lawsuit. No, he doesn't. He says he's going to tomorrow, and he's not even a part of it because he can't be. Again, be very excited, folks. Be very happy. Because this is what they are down to.